Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Treats for Travel Universal Yums box. We have reviewed a lot of these Universal Yums box, and they're impressive. That's why we keep buying them more. Anytime we see something new, we buy it. So this is a newer box that they have available at World Market. It was $9.99. The bad thing is you're only getting 4 treats. You're getting 4 treats, so you're spending $2.50 each. But you're paying for more than just the treats, because usually they provide you with a really nice pamphlet in here, and it's more than just the food. So you open it up, and this is what you get on the inside. You get your booklet, Airplane Activity Book. Oh my gosh. I always take something to do on the airplane.
It's boring unless you got a long flight and you watch TV.
Right. So not every flight has a television. So sometimes you better have something to do if there's no TV. These are honey butter pretzels. Do you want to get something out?
No, you can go ahead. It doesn't matter. Make it.
Oh my gosh, there's crayons for it's like a kid's menu at Shoney's or something. You're getting your little crayons. Okay, this is, we've had these before. These are tomato and oregano crackers. And then you have some chocolate hazelnut cream, little biscuits, I guess. And then lastly, you have a milk chocolate wafer with cocoa cream candy bar. The box says there are 40 games inside this activity book. Oh, and you get the activity book, crayons, and stickers. I wonder where the stickers are. Are these stickers? Where are the stickers? Ooh, look at the games. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Okay,
there's more games than I thought would be in there.
At the end of this video, what we will do is we will show you, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on it because, but if you are interested, stay to the end of the video and I will thumb through this book for the end of the video because that's really nice. And that's one of the things I really do like and appreciate about Universal Yums, is that they take the time to make this book. They give great descriptions of the food they're giving you in the box. And a lot of these food companies don't do that. A lot of them...
Well, this is what you're paying for, really.
Yeah, you're paying a lot for that. But a lot of these food companies give you the food. That's great. But they're not telling you, okay, what is this? Or, you know, what about this? Even on the front of the box, it says... can you name all 50 modes of transit shown? So in this picture on the front, there are 50 modes of transit, and if you got your piece of paper and your pencil out, you could start writing and see if you can get 50. So I think that's really cool. It says, ahoy, fellow explorer. We're Universal Yums, and we've been on a voyage since 2014, driven by one grand question. Can a yum from a new place bring a new perspective? Come on, adventure, let's go find out. So,
I didn't see any stickers.
You didn't see any stickers?
No, it's supposed to be like this. See?
Oh. Huh.
I didn't see anything in there unless it's under a flapper.
So we've forgotten, they forgot to put our stickers in here.
Unless they're with your crayons, but I don't think so. It's a teen tiny little packet.
No.
I didn't see any stickers.
Didn't get the stickers. Okay. So, did you see the food in here?
Yeah, it's on the back page. It's on the back cover. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, what's inside? So, we've had these before, but we're going to try them again. Go ahead and open those. These are tomato and oregano wheat rings. They hail from southern Italy. They are petite versions of the original. So I can't imagine if these are petite.
These are big.
Yeah, how big the other ones are. Made from simple ingredients like wheat flour, salt, olive oil, and water. These crackers are delightfully light with a crunchy, crumbly texture. Did you know that the tiny holes in crackers are known as docking holes? and that the word cracker sounds like the sound we make when it cracks in our mouth. Try it. Crack away. Okay. I remember these. So good.
It reminds you of pizza flavored crackers, like pizza flavored Cheez-Its or something like that. That's what they remind you of.
So you got 8 of these, counting the 2 we ate. They're really good size. They're very, they're crunchy, but they're not hard, and they're kind of crumbly. And the pizza flavor is absolutely fantastic. I love it.
Those feel like like an oregano or whatever.
It is. That whole pack's 160 calories, but I really like those a lot.
They're good. It's not one that somebody buy all the time, but they're good.
I think they would make a really good snack at night. If you're having that and like something sweet or something, I like those quite a bit. Okay, now we have the honey butter flavored pretzels. These are from Germany, looks like. The true origins of the pretzel are up for debate. Some believe the first pretzels were made in Germany in the 12th century, while others say that pretzels were invented by a 7th century Italian monk who created the knotted bread as a reward for children who had learned their prayers. Pretzels didn't arrive in South Korea until the 20th century, but they've been a popular snack ever since. So these are from Korea?
Yeah, I was going to say that. Beautiful packaging.
Okay, so these are from South Korea. Yeah, okay. Well, it said Germany, and I was like, oh, these are from Germany. They're not. This bag is a 50-gram bag. It's 260 calories. And there's a lot more in here.
I only dumped out about half of them. They have a nice honey flavor.
They do, and that's so different than what we're used to.
And they're not salty at all. They don't really have any salt on them. That I can tell. It's all honey.
That is like that's a sweet treat.
Yeah. It's almost like a honey roasted a peanut. The coating on the outside of those, it kind of reminds you of that.
But you taste, it says honey butter.
There are butter.
It's quite literally honey and butter, and it's very sweet. Those are delicious.
They're very good.
I really like those. Those are 260 calories, but you're getting a lot in the bag, and if you ate one at a time, it's going to take you a while to eat those. Those are really nice. Okay, these are the, you know what, they say really clearly where they're from. So these were from Italy, these were from South Korea, and then this is from South Korea. Yeah, this is the Choco hazelnut wafer cookie. The first wafer cookies were made in Europe as early as the 9th century. These crown hazelnut cream Choco hem take inspiration from the original hazelnut cream filled wafers created by Austrian merchant Joseph Manner. Launched in 1890, Manor wafers are still popular today, recognizable by their square shape and iconic pink packaging. Crown created the Choco Heim wafer cookie in 1991 as part of its Heim brand. Do you know Heim is the German word for home? Okay, so these are 3 packages. Okay. They're 250 calories for all 3.
They're kind of like a Vortman or something like that. It's just in a different format.
And you get 4 sticks to a package.
You get 2. Well,
I mean 2. There's 2 here and 2 here. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could consider that 2. Really, I would say that's 1.
Just 1.
And that's 1.
Well, you could break it in half
humps.
like a Kit Kat.
Yeah. It's okay. It's not very sweet and it doesn't have a lot of hazelnut, but it's fine.
But you do get it. You absolutely get the combination. And it's not, I don't think it's as sweet as like Nutella.
No.
But I do think it's nice. I think it would be a nice treat.
They're okay.
At the end of a meal, if you took one of these for lunch, it would probably satisfy your craving for something sweet.
Maybe,
if you ate it at the end of your lunch. I wouldn't want them all the time.
No, they're too plain.
Okay, this is from Greece. Milk chocolate wafer with cocoa cream. The ancient Greeks first started cooking crispy wafers, then called obelos. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. In 146 BC, they would pour batter between two hot plates attached to wooden sticks, akin to ancient waffle irons, cooking the wafers to perfection before topping them with herbs and cheese. Fast forward 2,000 years to 1970, when the Greek company Totus Bingo created their flagship product, the Serenata wafer. Serenata quickly became one of the most famous chocolates in Greece, beloved for its simplicity and the quality of its milk chocolate filling.
No, that's what
So,
this brand.
Milk chocolate wafer with cocoa cream.
It's a little melty when you touch it. That's why I didn't hold on to it. Now that one really is like on Portland. The wafer, those flavors.
You do taste the chocolate. It takes you a minute because the majority of it is the wafer, and it's very satisfying. I think eating it because it's very, very thin layers of wafer.
And they're not hard layers either. The wafer is very crunchy, light and
No,
airy.
it's very easy. You feel like your teeth are going through about 40 layers of wafer. That's so many. And then in the end, you're getting the creamy milk chocolate. I like that. It is very simple. It's not something I'd want all the time because usually if I'm going for a dessert, I want something really sweet. That's just me. But in other countries, they really appreciate desserts that are a lot less sweet. So I can understand where both of these things would satisfy their craving, where for me, I'm looking for something much, much sweeter.
Yeah, it's good though.
My two favorite things are
the first two.
The first two. I love these things.
Probably me too, although the pretzels would be the only one I would actually buy. But
Oh, I like these
so the
too.
crackers are they're a little strong on the oregano for me.
I love that pizza flavor, that oregano flavor cracker, and it's very satisfying. So, but that's the food you get, and that's really cool. So like if you're buying these boxes for a gift for somebody, I think these boxes, these Universal Yums boxes make great gifts. We have actually seen these in like Home Goods. You can get, like I think last time we were in Home Goods, they had the UK box. And it's like, we've had that one before. And they are absolutely worth getting, especially if you can get them at Home Goods, because you're going to get them cheaper. Now, we've also seen them at FYE. They're more expensive at FYE. Yeah. So you just need to watch where you get them, but I do think they're absolutely worth it.
Especially if you can get them fairly cheap.
Yes. So I will show you now the magazine that comes with it if you're interested. And thanks for watching. So it says Airplane Activity Book, 40 Things to Do While Traveling and Snacking for Kids 5 to 9. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice this was supposed to be for kids. I guess because I'm a big kid and this looks like fun to me. So it says, we have liftoff. Can your friends see you from below? Help them by drawing yourself in. So we could draw in Kevin and me and Andrew and Ashley in the plane. So there is a maze, and let's see, it's just showing you, it says, is everything getting smaller and smaller? Well, don't worry, there's still a world below, like the ocean. What are you waiting for? Color it in. So it's giving you, you can color this with your crayons that they gave you. And so it has a passport that you can fill in. It has a boarding pass that you can fill in. So this, I'm seeing, would be good for a first-time traveler too. Like if you have a kid that's never been on a plane before, or if like your granddaughter or your grandson, if you know they're going on a trip, this would be good to give them to prepare for that, or something to wait till they get on the plane, I guess, and then they could open it. But then it says, look at the books below and then search for them in the the letters up here. So that's fun. I always love stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I have a book, a word find that I take on the plane. And I also do those highlights, hidden pictures. I like to take those on the plane. So, because I don't care what anybody thinks. What am I? So this is a kind of like on the airstrip, I make my stand, soon to leave the solid land. Flying high with engines loud, what am I above the crowd? So anyway, and then design a travel poster. So you can design your own poster here. How do you say hello? And these are in the different languages. Then symbols, Sudoku, plain and scramble. There is a flight timeline, talks about the time zones. Then we have a maze. Then what would you like to eat for your meal? Foods of the world. There's a crossword puzzle. There's here's the more word searches, which is terrific. Those are just easy. That's why I like them so much. Stamp designing, luggage. Word counter. These are more word searches. Then we have I spy while I fly. See if you can see these things. Draw a helicopter. Air quiz. Bird's eye view. There's a flight quiz. A flag scramble. That's really cool. Landmarks quiz. And then this is your pages to color. And then here's your answer key. So you do have the answers. There were no stickers. So Kevin was right. Kevin said, I glanced through there, but maybe I just missed them. We did not get stickers in our box. So don't be counting on the stickers when you get yours. You might get yours, you might not. So, but know that these are fun. This is for kids. Like I said, I didn't even realize that. I do think this would be perfect to give to your kid the first time they travel.